Good afternoon. My name is Ellery Barney, and I am a wealth manager here at Cutler Investment Group in our Jacksonville office.
And hello, my name is Susan Niedwick. I'm a senior wealth advisor and partner in our Newport Beach office in Southern California. As CFPs and CDFAs, we work with other financial planners and advisors who also work in the divorce area here at Cutler.
Susan, you mentioned CDFA. What is that? A certified divorce financial analyst? Can you explain why someone might work with a CDFA?
Yeah, there's a few reasons why someone would want to work with a CDFA. A lot of times in the divorce process, it is thought that you only need to work with your attorney or your mediator, and your financial planner, your CPA, or your certified divorce financial analyst is brought in after the divorce is finalized. But the power of using a CDFA during the process of divorce is really looking at the long-term effects of the decisions you're deciding in your divorce. So bringing in a CDFA is really going to make things more equitable in the end.
Many clients come to us when they're going through a divorce feeling overwhelmed, not because they aren't smart, but because they've never had to manage the financial side of the marriage, and there can be quite a few assets to consider.
We've seen this so many times that there are a few red flags that we see over and over. And by missing these red flags, you're not only locking in a decision that can affect you now, but in the long term.
So today, we're sharing some of the biggest red flags we see and how to protect yourself by working with a CDFA.
So red flag number one is not knowing your full financial picture. Here's the most common situation. There's one spouse who managed the kids, the careers, the schedules, then the other spouse handled the investments, the taxes, and the long-term planning.
Exactly. And this is normal to divide and conquer. The problem is trying to go through a divorce without clarity.
You need to know everything. You need to know about the investment accounts. You need to know about the retirement accounts. You need to know about the house, the rentals, and all of these, you need to know the cost basis.
So when we work with our clients through a divorce, we gather all the financial data and put it into something digestible. This allows us to go through the divorce process with clarity, which can lead to a better outcome. Red flag number two, the tax implications of different assets. When going through a divorce, it's important to partner with a CDFA because attorneys don't always consider the after-tax value of an asset.
A $500,000 brokerage account is not the same as a $500,000 traditional IRA.
We see people agree to or even push for an asset division without knowing the long-term impact and tax implications of that decision.
So our CDFA here at Cutler will work with your advisor to come up with the after-tax value. That way, you'll know exactly what you're getting.
Exactly. The goal isn't to divide the assets equally, it's to divide them intelligently.
Red flag number three, underestimating post-divorce cash flow needs.
Right, Susan. It's not just housing. It's groceries, it's travel, it's holidays, it's all of the activities that you hope to do in your life going forward, as well as planning for your own retirement. So together, we construct a post-divorce budget and we monitor that as we continue to work together both today and into the future. Remember, we're planning for the life you're moving into, not the one you're leaving. Red flag number four, fighting for the incorrect asset.
The house is a big one. It holds a lot of memories. Maybe it's close to school. Maybe it's where you imagine living the rest of your life. There are many factors to consider.
This can also serve as a financial anchor. We gently ask, does this asset make sense for you long term?
Well, same with the investment. Some people try to fight for the investment account or the business interest, but we really got to understand which one provides the most diversification and makes sense for your future.
Our job is to separate emotion from strategy without dismissing the emotion behind it.
And the good news is these red flags are preventable. With the right guidance, you can move forward with clarity and confidence. Every client deserves a partner like Cutler Investment Group who sees the whole you, not just the paperwork.
If you or someone you care about is in the process of divorce, we have a resource guide available that we'd be happy to provide for you.
Thank you for joining us today. If you would like to speak further with us on the subject of divorce, please reach out to Cutler. We're happy to answer any questions you might have.